Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers. Welcome to a brand new Doctor Who video. Welcome to a brand new Doctor Who story review. So, what story do you think I'm going to be reviewing today? Here I'll be reviewing no other than Doctor Who Evil of the Daleks. So as you can see, here's the DVD version, the normal Blu-ray version, and the Blu-ray Steelbook. I'm going to be reviewing this story because I've finished absolutely watching this story. Where can I put this so you can see? Can't really see it there. Look, can you see it? Yeah, no. What there? Yeah, DVD, the Blu-ray, and the Steelbook. You can go there. So yeah, there we are. So, I want to talk about Evil of the Daleks as the main story review. Now, I have to say, this animation, I absolutely love it. To be honest with you, out of all the animation stories we got so far, this is my second favourite, I have to say. Even though it just came out on Monday, it is my second favourite missing story audio. Well, the missing story animation that we've got after Power of the Daleks. Now, not only just it because it's a Dalek story. Yes, it is a Dalek story. Yes, I absolutely love it and stuff. And yes, I'm absolutely grateful that I can finally see it. Again, I just wanted to say it's my second favourite because, one, the animation is 100 times better than what we had for Fury from the Deep's animation. Because the Fury from the Deep's animation, it's not great and it's not so good. It's somewhere slap bang in the middle. Where this one, I have to say, the animation for this is back on top notch. I love the animation for this. I love all 7 parts of this story. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk to you about a few parts and what I actually think about the story as a whole general. So I'm going to talk about part 1. So after the opening credits scene, where we are actually opening up to the Doctor and Jamie running after the TARDIS. Well, the TARDIS is there in a lorry being pulled out of Heathrow Airport. For the previous story, aka the Faceless Ones was set. So again, I like how they continue on from the Faceless Ones, because in the Faceless Ones we kind of see the Doctor and Jamie walking off to try and find the TARDIS after they leave Ben and Polly. Now, again, I like how it's basically the Daleks that have stolen the TARDIS, but the Doctor doesn't know that until episode 2. I like the bit with Victoria's dad, Mr. Waterfield, when he's like there in the shop and he's literally he's doing what he's been told to do by the Daleks to set up a trap for the Doctor and Jamie to fall into. So that all works, and then they kind of get knocked out, and Victoria's father, Mr. Waterfield, is basically transmit the Doctor, Jamie, back into 1886, where they go to this old house. Now, I absolutely do like part 1 because part 1 sets up a lot. We usually got the Doctor and Jamie talking about how they're going to try and find the TARDIS. I absolutely love episode 2. I think the animation's done it spot on. Because when you watch the original episode that's in this release, and then when you watch the animation, I absolutely love it. I love the bit where the Dalek comes through and goes, "Now, do you understand, Doctor?" And Triton goes, "Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, I am in trouble. Yes." Like that, and it's like that, and he goes, "Yes, I do understand," like that. And I absolutely love it where the Dalek like sets up the like him using Jamie to try and find the human factor so he can try and put it into the Daleks. Again, I like the old nasty man in this because he's trying to use the Daleks. He's like working for the Daleks because the Daleks are promising something, but he does get betrayed by the Daleks when he walks through their machine, and he gets infected by the Dalek factor instead of the human factor. I absolutely love it when Troughton's messing about with the 3 Daleks, where you got Dalek Alpha, Beta, and Omega. And the Doctor draws on the Dalek, like on the Dalekanium, what ones he's named them. I absolutely like it when he's there prattling about with them, and then they're like taking it for a ride. He goes, "Oh, they're taking me a ride. We're playing trains. You're playing trains, Jamie." I absolutely do like the second Doctor's performance. I absolutely do like that as a whole thing. I think the animation is 100% great in this one. Now, when we actually get to meet the Dalek Emperor, we know the Doctor knows about the Dalek Emperor because he actually goes, "I wondered when we would get to meet." Like that. And I think it's a great story. Even the Daleks, even though it's missing any animations there to try and make it survive in a way for us Doctor Who fans to enjoy, they have done it absolutely amazing, and I have to say that they've actually done it. They've actually achieved themselves in this story because the animation is absolutely 100% fantastic, and I have to say I'm looking forward to Galaxy 4 now. Galaxy 4, I know nothing about. When it was announced, like, yes, I was looking forward to it, but I was a bit worried the animation wasn't going to be as good, like, it's going to be the same level as View from the Deep was. Even though I do like View from the Deep, because View from the Deep, again, was one story I know nothing of, so the first time I watched all 6 parts of that, I think the animation was a bit crap. It's a lot better in black and white, I do have to say. I like it I like the black and white than the coloured version, but I absolutely, again, love this story, like that story. I think it's great. It's just the animation lets it down and stuff. The soundtrack is absolutely amazing for it. Now, talking about the Dalek Emperor himself, I absolutely love the whole design. I think if I was to compare this to the Dalek Emperor from 2005 in Parting of the Ways, this Dalek Emperor beats that Dalek Emperor. Sorry. I absolutely do like the Dalek Emperor in this story. I think it's a lot of a better design. Very, very 60s design. Even the animation pulls it off absolutely great, and I love the animation for that. They literally give it that special treatment, and it is superb. Superb. They literally treat us to a great animation, and I absolutely love the animation in this. Now, the best way they can actually follow this up is releasing Eve of the Daleks on a figure set. Oh, hang on a minute. They have. This in the next wave for the B&M range, which I'm really, really grateful for. And I can't wait to actually have that set because it's the best way to follow up this amazing release. Because, as you know, I've got 3 versions of it. So you know which ones I've got. Here's the DVD again. The normal standard Blu-ray. And the Blu-ray Steelbook. Now, I have to say, that's a bit of the story I wanted to talk about. The animation, it's well worth the money. I mean, I normally go and buy 2 versions of these animations. I mean, I literally go and buy them on the Blu-ray Steelbook and on the DVD range, and I have never, ever gone and bought it 3 times. I've never actually gone and bought a story 3 times over. I absolutely love the animation. It is absolutely great. If I was going to lend this animation out, it'd probably be this version on the Blu-ray. I will never hand over the DVD or the Blu-ray Steelbook. So this is the kind of backup version I've got of it. Because, again, it's great. It's an actually great Dalek story. I do love it. I have to say, again, it is a great Dalek story. I have to say the animation is absolutely 100% great. It's a lot better than last year's animation. I actually prefer the animation style to this than what we got for the Web of Fear episode 3. Admittedly, the black and white version for episode 3 of the Web of Fear looks absolutely good. Where you watch it in colour, it does stand out quite a lot. And it makes it not very, very noticeable in colour. Where you watch it in black and white, I just don't notice it completely. I have to say, Evil of the Daleks, this is a great animation story. Now, in a way, because this is Victoria Waterfield's introduction story as the Second Doctor's companion, and then when you kind of have a last story, well, last year we had a last, because View from the Deep is her last story with the Second Doctor, because she remains on Earth with these humans. So for me to actually have her last story first, and then have the animation team get the bigger budget to do her first story, I understand why now, because again, most people are moaning about the animation for the View from the Deep. Again, I'm one of them, but I think it's a great story. I just think the animation could have been a lot better. Where if for Evil, it actually has the money put into it. It's absolutely great, iconic, and absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love it. So let me know in the comments what you think of Doctor Who, the Evil of the Daleks. Do you have all 3 versions like I do, or do you just have 2 of the versions? So let me know, or do you just have the one? Because you can't, unless you don't really want to spend a lot of money on them. I mean, I've actually spent a lot of money on these. Like this one, I spent £15 on. This one, 30 quid, and this was £14.99. So no, sorry, this was about £19.99. Sorry, this was £19.99. This was 30 and the DVD was $14.99. So I've kind of spent like a lot of money on these Blu-rays and DVDs of this story, and I absolutely love it. So let me know in the comments what you think of Doctor Who Evil of the Daleks. Do you think it was well worth the wait? Do you think the animation has superb itself? Is it a lot better than what we got from the Deep? Let me know. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share. And I'm just going to say this, next month, when Galaxy 4 comes out, I'm going to be doing a whole video about Galaxy 4 after I've sit down and watched the story, because I absolutely know nothing about it. I have had one of my mates that I've been talking to on Facebook, Thomas Stevens. Hello, Thomas, if you're watching this. I have to say, you've told me about the surviving episode of Galaxy 4 being in the Aztec Special Edition. Again, I'm going to say this, I'm not really going to bother to watch it, because now we know it's getting animated and we know they're going to add episode 3 into it. I'm just not going to make the whole point of just sitting down watching episode 3 of the surviving episode and then sit down and listen to the audio and other stuff about the story. I'm really not going to bother. I'm actually going to wait for the animation version to get released. So thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me for another Doctor Who video tomorrow. Have a great day. Now I'm going to pop into my TARDIS and I'm going to go and watch Evil of the Daleks yet again for this, and this will be, believe it or not, since Monday, this is going to be the 20th time I'm rewatching Evil of the Daleks, because it is that good. Thank you for watching and have a great day.